What's up, guys? This is the Empty Set, and I'm going to tell you guys what's going on in my life. Not that you asked, not that you cared, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because you're sexy. Alright, had to go ahead and sit down, because your boy, I just got off work, which is like a new thing for me. This is my first job, this is my first day on the first job, and it's pretty lit. I mean, I'm just like a bagger slash shop bitch. It's nothing like huge. It's just like, I don't know. I think it's cool. You know, there's cool people there. Jobs. I mean, the only time it's like any type of aggravating or anything negative is like when there's nothing to do, which seems to be a little bit of like a new thing. Like someone who's like always looking for something to do, because a lot of people are just like very tired, but they work longer hours than I do, so I get them being tired. I completely understand, you know. I mean, me working shorter hours because I just started plays a role in that. And I'm sure I'll be one of those people who's constantly tired too. But for right now, you know, like there was a point where I was like for about 10 minutes just sitting down in the back doing nothing by myself. And I was like, you know, like this feels wrong. I should not be sitting down right now. But they didn't need me at the register. They didn't need me to, you know, clean something up or take the trash out or anything like that. So I was like, okay, what do I do? You know, what am I needed for? So I walked around. Like, there's a paper that says what the bagger's duties are. So I walked around and I looked at the paper and I was like, okay, milk, eggs, sugar, bread, water. I checked them like 3 times, made sure that they were all stocked up. I do not know where the sugar is. I wanted to put some out there, but it was the Domino sugar, not the store brand sugar. So like, I think that might be like when stockers come in and refill. Excuse me, like that's when they're gonna get the sugar, because I did not see any back there, and I looked a lot because I had nothing but time to look. Yeah, but it was interesting because basically what I learned is like instead of sitting back there, just go up to a register and stand there because they're gonna welcome it. You know, they don't have to bag things anymore, and eventually someone's gonna call you to go get cards or to clean something up or to take the trash out or do, you know, restock something or like literally anything, which is welcome. You know, you stand there, and I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of social anxiety. It's hard. I come off as like a quiet, stiff personality for the first little bit of meeting somebody, and there's a lot of times where like I want to let my personality shine, but I'm like, should I, you know, and my brain just goes absolutely wild. And there was a couple times where like it was getting like late in the shift and I kind of like zoned out for a second, but that was really only one time where I zoned out and someone noticed. Because a lot of times when I zone out, I actually am paying attention. It's just there's also like a thought that got in my mind that I can't escape. But yeah, about social anxiety, it's just one of those things where it's like, whoa, you know, like I'm not good with introductions and stuff like that, but I'm learning how to really rein that in, and I'm okay with people. It's not that I'm bad with people. I'm okay. And I'm okay with that, you know? It's going to take a second. I mean, you would think like, oh, how does somebody in school have social anxiety when you're surrounded by people for like 7 hours a day? And yeah, that's probably why, you know, I'm surrounded by unpleasant people for 7 hours a day. But the people here are very pleasant. So, you know, that's curving a lot of it. Is just the fact that it's like anti-school, you know, like everyone's super chill, everyone's super cool, you know, like no one's a dick basically. Like everyone's hella nice, which is not school at all. Speaking of school, let's change topics, man. Alright, so yesterday we had the spring show, which is my last show. This was my last show in course. Not because I'm a senior, but because I'm not taking this in class again, man. Like, and that was already decided, but now it's like hella decided. Like, that was the last nail in the coffin last night. Alright, so like we were doing Hamilton songs, right? And I, at first, wanted the part of Alexander Hamilton. Of course I did. So I tried out with Yorktown, and I'm really good at Yorktown. I was actually better than everyone else who tried out. And I don't mean that in like a snarky way. I mean like I was actually better than the person who got the part, and the person who got the part said I was better than them. That and like the person who got the part is my friend. So like one, he has no reason to lie, and two, it's not like I was okay, yeah, I was jealous at first. But it's not like there's anything to be gained or lost by being honest. And he told me straight up that the only reason I got the part was because the kid in charge of the whole Hamilton thing, the one that I guess suggested that we do the songs or whatever, she's the one in charge of choreographing and all that, she doesn't like me, which I knew she didn't like me, but actually that was the first time I'd heard she doesn't like me because I don't hang around her because I don't like her. So I guess somehow, I never announced that I don't like her, I just, she never really seemed like someone I would like, so I didn't. But yeah, either way, she doesn't like me. So I ended up getting fucked out of a part that I actually should have gotten. But that's fine, right? She gave me the understudy to that part and gave me James Madison. Then, later on down the line, every song with James Madison in it gets cut. Okay. And not just that, but before those songs got cut, she ended up giving my part to somebody else behind my back, without me knowing, and by the time I knew, there was nothing that could be done. So, there's that. Then, the day of, right, so what we were supposed to wear for Hamilton is a white button-down and khaki, and this is verbatim what we're supposed to wear as far as the khaki pants go, right? Slacks, joggers, capris, shorts, and pants. Just like khaki bottoms, right? There's been some talk about, oh, don't wear shorts, but more recent than someone saying don't wear shorts, someone said slacks, khakis, joggers, capris, and all that. And the person that said that was the coordinator, choreographer, the see you next Tuesday of a person, cunt. Why am I saying that? I don't ever censor myself. Cunt of a person that was choreographing this. The right-hand woman, basically. And she mentioned shorts right in front of her. She wasn't like, hey, no, why'd you put shorts in that? Don't wear shorts. So I was like, alright, fuck it. I'm wearing shorts. I'm not gonna go out and fucking buy pants that I hate. I fucking hate khaki pants. I will never fucking wear them again because I've had to wear them since 7th to 10th, the beginning of 10th grade. I've had to wear fucking khaki pants because I went to uniform schools where that was the only thing you could fucking wear, and now I want to burn everything khaki that I fucking see. That's how it is. I hate khaki shit. You will never see me in anything khaki as long as I fucking live. That's that. Anyway. So, day of the concert, right? I'm on stage. The first Hamilton song is about to start. And as soon as I get on stage, someone comes up and tells me, hey, you gotta get off stage. You're wearing shorts. And I'm like, who said? And she's like, Anya said that if you're wearing shorts, get off stage. And I'm like, she knows I'm the only person here wearing shorts. I am the only person here wearing shorts. And she saw me beforehand, before these songs went on, in shorts. And I pointed it out to her. Because she said something about wearing shorts, and I was like, hey, me too. So I said it as a joke, because I thought, oh, if I act like in a lighthearted mood, instead of a serious mood, maybe she'll be more lighthearted and she won't care. She basically ignored me, but I speak loud and clear. She could hear me. I know she could hear me because she fucking looked at me and then looked down and didn't say anything, and her face didn't change, so maybe she just ignored it. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, so I get on stage. She knows I'm the only person wearing shorts. Someone else tells me, she didn't tell me herself, someone else fucking tells me to get off stage. And I'm like, well, shit. Should I not? And I'm like, okay, if I don't, there's going to be yelling and fighting while the mics are on. So my best recourse is to not fuck over everyone else and to just take my L. So I, pissed off, went and took my L. Luckily, the boys' dressing room was the art room, so I just went in there and fucking played guitar, because the art room is also a guitar club. So I just went in there, grabbed Phil's guitar, and just played that until it was time to go, pretty much, because the only songs that I actually got to be in was the opening and closing songs where literally everybody was in them. So yeah, I got fucked over. And I'm pretty pissed off about that. But I'm not the only person she did that to. Somebody else who, when the signups for the solos first came out, it was this girl that signed up for a lot of them. And when my class came around, right, she was in second period, I was in third, the girl was. And so when I came around, I saw her name on them. I was like, oh crap, she's probably pretty good. And it clicked later that I actually knew who she was. Anyway, so then Anya comes on the scene and is like, if you want a part, make sure to put your name under hers, because I don't like her and I don't want her having a part. And I'm like, okay, you're fucking shady as shit. Like that's fucking evil shit right there. But I want a part. And it didn't click that I actually knew who this person was. Otherwise, I would have taken up for her. And I wish I fucking did. I didn't tell the girl about this because honestly, that's just so fucking rude. Like, that's worse than what she did to me. Like, yeah, what she did to me was the day of, but that's like her not trying to give somebody a chance from the start. That's just fucking, oh my god. And that's how I got the part of James Madison, because only me and her signed up for it. So by default, she, I guess, disliked her more than she disliked me. Fuck her. Anyway, so that happened. Then another one of my friends who did a Hamilton song at the talent show, she just basically ripped on her, and that was in front of me, and I was like, well, you're not just gonna fucking talk about someone I'm friends with in fucking front of me. And I wanted to fight her then, but I'm like, I can't do that. Like, it's one, fighting doesn't solve anything, and two, I'm just gonna get arrested for hitting a woman. It's like not good. So yeah, I didn't do anything. We're not gonna say I wish I did, because the consequences would have been worse than the action. That's something that you do have to think about the future and the fact that words are words and people get over it. She's gonna be the one who's a cunt for the rest of her life, who fucking peaks in high school, and the girl she was talking shit about is going to be whatever the fuck she wants to be. And she's gonna be great. And she's most likely not gonna peak in high school. Me, I don't know, I might peak in I don't know. I don't think, no. Because if I peak in high school, I would have just had a shit life. Like honestly, if I fucking peak in high school, I might as well just kill myself at like 30. But that's okay. What else? Because somebody else. Yeah, the entire second period, she just shat all over. Another girl who, she normally is in chorus, but she's doing this college stuff, and she's a whole entire sophomore. And I'm sitting there fucking proud of her, like, god damn, like, you want that shit. Like, go fucking get it, Like, you do that work. You put in that work. You're doing this, and you're joining in chorus, and you're not in the classes. You gotta learn the songs on your own time. You fucking do that shit. But of course, Anya's over here bitching and complaining about it like it actually fucking matters. And when I was like, why don't you just let her live your life and you live your life? And she's all like, no, she's disrupting my class. I'm like, no, she's not disrupting shit, and it's not your fucking class. There's a whole entire teacher that's not fucking you. Well, whatever. That's what fucking ever, And then not only that, but also the day of the show, she just said some racist ass shit backstage. And this isn't like some secondhand shit. I fucking saw it and I heard it. And when I saw this girl get pissed off and about to beat her ass, I fucking loved it. They didn't though. They did not beat her ass. Yeah. She got fucking lucky there. But yeah, she called these fucking girls backstage black bitches. And I'm just like, dude. The fact that you would say that around a group of fucking people proves how much of a cunt you are. But, not shit's gonna happen to her. She's the type of fucking person that always gets what she wants and always gets away with it anyway. So when she peaks in fucking high school and ends up like Marilyn Monroe, dying at 27, I'm not gonna be surprised. although Marilyn Monroe is, she lives on, and I honestly hope that she doesn't have a legacy. If I don't care if she dies of old age at fucking 180. I do not think that Anya Smith should be known for anything because she's a cunt who, and I do not think she deserves anything but to peak in high school, honestly. But that's just me. I think that the good things in life come to people who are actually humble and patient, and not even like just 100% humble, just like humble enough to not be an entitled cunt, but like if there's something you're good at and you brag about it, like, dude, show your fucking stripes, man. If you're good about it, you fucking show that shit, dude. I'm good at rap, so I tried out for Hamilton, That's what I was saying. Like, if there's something you're good at, you fucking show your stripes. But if you become a cunt about it and you think you're entitled to every fucking thing, then fuck off and peak in high school. That's how I see it. Anyway, I'm gonna get off that. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the album. It's actually coming along really great. So Rache, which is the German word for revenge, will be out. It's also the name of my black guitar, as Rache across the top. It's my favorite word in German, but anyway. Rache will be out on July 20th, 2018. It's already halfway done. The first half is kind of like a punk rock, angry side, and then the second half is pretty much just like a more alt rock, sad side, I guess. Although, like, a couple of the punk rock songs are kind of sad. But, yeah, I think it's pretty great. And the 5 songs that are done, it's probably more than, it's more than 5, but songs got cut. Like, one song that got cut, Fuck Love, you guys actually saw me do in a previous video. Because in that video, I was doing the rap to it, which I probably can still do. I've got a division, I'm losing my vision, can think of precision, you're making a decision, you want me to do something, mind to do, so you're embrace like a noose, I don't want to break loose to, no, why you insist as if consists of not a single twist, I think you should admit that you are my enemy, reason, fucking hell, what is it, reason, effigy, oh fuck, oh, that you are my enemy is playing example, reason, effigy, magic like Kennedy, yeah, basically. I don't know. I wanted there to be a rap in it, so there is, basically. And I wanted to rap fast, so it's in there. But yeah, that song got cut. No, but yeah, that song did get cut because the rap felt really, really out of place. And I got to a point where I was like, this song just doesn't feel right. I might upload it like as a single, but it's not going on the album. And if I do upload it, I'll probably take it down, But just be one for the vault to come out in like 20 years, But yeah, don't really know what else I can really say about it. Like, a few of the songs are released already, like Anderson, Strike the Choir. That song I'm actually really, really proud of. That song is about Pastor Steven Anderson of Faithful Word Baptist Church in Tempe, Arizona, also known as the guy who said that the Pulse victims deserved it. I fucking hate that guy, honestly. There's a lot of anger on the first side and a lot of actual hatred. But yeah, I fucking hate that guy, So basically the whole song is kind of like my interpretation of like how he feels inside, which I imagine that he feels like a cult leader that's desperate for friends and desperate for human contact. I see him as a guy, and that's what's like in the song, in the second verse especially, like when people leave him, leave the church, leave him in general. It's like, no, wait, he needs you here. We've done our best to make that clear. And he, meaning, God, because he can't tell that himself, he can't admit his own weakness, he has to seem like he's strong. So it's like, no, he needs you here. You can fucking go for all I fucking care. You're the bad guy, but he needs you here. Like, we've done our best to make that clear. Just for us, reserve your love. Shut them out now. Strike the choir. And that's basically like, well, I mean, I'm not some, extravagant poet. Just for us, reserve your love. Like, don't love anybody else. You don't need anybody else. Just us. Shut them out. Strike the choir, And then worthless, ugly, pure, disgusting. Just words to explain why you should love me. That's me saying, like, they're so fucking abusive but they turn around and say, look, that's why you need me, because I can make you none of those things. I can make you so you're actually worth something. I can make you so you're beautiful. I can make you so you're not disgusting. That's why you need us instead of them. Just words to explain why you should love me, while the people that are telling you that you're worthless, ugly, pure, disgusting are those people. And please don't go, you are my hope. What is it? Please don't go, you are my hope. Hands back together, strike the choir. Because in the first time that it goes to strike the choir, it says hands together. So the last time it says hands back together. He's like, he finally breaks down after all this shit, and he's like, please just don't leave me. Put your hands back together. Let's fucking do this. And then the chorus is like, you'll live forever if you're the type to sell paintings to the blind. You'll live for now when you find the angels here aren't so kind. That's basically me speaking rather than him speaking. And it's like, you'll live forever if you're the type to sell paintings to the blind. That, I feel like, is kind of obvious. Like, I see priests and pastors as con men who are selling off hope for cash and loyalty. So, if you can sell paintings to the blind, man, if you can sell hope to people who don't want to see the truth, you'll live forever. You'll have that eternal life, apparently. But you'll live for now. You'll be in the moment. You'll, live a lot better when you realize that the angels here aren't so kind. The people that put themselves up as pious and holy are not that at fucking all. And you'll start to live for yourself. You'll start to, see things more clear. You'll start to I'm saying start to way too many times, but you'll, see what it's like to actually live life productively and not as someone else's bitch. Because, like, the angels here aren't who they say they are. They're not that kind, yeah. Also, there's a song called Dahmer Gein Overton, which the title is about 3 serial killers. There's Jeffrey Dahmer, Ed Gein, and there's Caden Overton, who actually goes to my school. He's not a serial killer in the sense that he kills humans, but he kills animals, and he's fucking disgusting. And the whole song is basically comparing him to Ed Gein and Jeffrey Dahmer. Basically saying, like, if we're going to call Jeffrey Dahmer and Ed Gein serial killers, we have to call Caden a serial killer as well, because Jeffrey Dahmer, right, he hunted and killed his victims, and he ate them, some of them. So, if his victims were deer, if his victims were any animal that's, in season and had a bag limit and what the fuck ever, right, if he did that to any of the animals that it's legal to hunt, it's perfectly fine. It's even welcomed and accepted. But because he did it to humans, it's a big deal and it's a big no-no. Now, am I saying that killing humans is okay? Obviously fucking not. My point is that if you're going to say that killing animals is okay, then you're just creating a double standard if you say that killing humans is not okay, and then I say that killing both is not okay. It's not okay to kill animals, and it's not okay to kill people, And so I'm like, you're like, Caden, you're a serial killer too. I mean, he doesn't even eat his victims. Like, he doesn't eat the shit he fucking kills. He skins it and sells the fur. I mean, how would you fucking feel, right? And that's why I mentioned Ed Gein, because that's what he did. He didn't sell the skin, but he skinned his victims, and that's where Buffalo Bill came from, actually, because he made suits out of them and belts out of nipples and all kinds of stuff, So I'm like, okay, well, if we're gonna call Ed Gein a serial killer and a bad guy, well, then you're a bad guy too. You skin your fucking victims, and I'm just like, how would you feel if someone fucking killed you, scalped you, and sold your fucking hair as a wig, your shitty fucking hair? If someone fucking sold that shit as a fucking wig, how would you feel? Assuming that there was a way for you to know that happened after you died, how the fuck do you think that you would feel knowing someone fucking killed you, scalped you, and sold your fucking hair as a fucking wig? Like, okay, well then how do you think that fucking deer or that fucking bobcat or whatever feels? It's like, well, they're not capable. They don't have a conscience. They're not like you. They're not like us. They don't feel that shit. I'm like, nigga, It doesn't take a fucking higher level of thinking to think, I don't want to fucking die because some dickhead with a gun is shooting at me. That doesn't take a higher level of thinking. If it can run away from you, it knows it doesn't want to die. That fucking simple. If you have to sneak up on it and shoot it from a distance, it knows it doesn't want to die. Not to mention, literally down to our cells. The only thing a cell knows to do is to keep reproducing and survive. That's all it does. I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But yeah. Like, you're a serial killer. You're a fucking serial killer. Because if, like I said, if we're gonna call them serial killers, we have to call you a serial killer. It's just that fucking simple, man. Because you hunt and you kill, and it's just socially acceptable, and I fucking hate that. But, I'm just some fucking kid apparently, who doesn't get the bigger picture or what the fuck ever, man. So really all I can do is write a song about it, so there it is. There it fucking is. I don't really know what else to talk about, so I'm going to end this video. I'm just kind of in a mood. And since I'm in a mood, I think I'm going to work on music. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. What do you have to do in the comment section down below? I love you guys. Stay awesome. Stay different. And since I am working now, I think I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm trying to save until, like, Black Friday, which I know is in, like, 5 months or something. But I'm trying to save for that long amount of time because there's shit that I want, and I know that if I spend a single dime of that money, it's all going to be gone, because I'm going to be like, ooh, like my birthday is next month, and I'm going to be like, ooh, like, maybe I should get a CD for my birthday, and I'll be like, oh, but these are, like, add-on items, like, if I, like, on Amazon, like, if I spend this much, then, like, these are, like, hella cheap, and I love these, like, Suffer and the Witness by Rise Against is an add-on. There's a few Rise Against CDs that are add-ons. I think there's a couple My Chemical Romance CDs that are add-ons. There's also some 30 Seconds to Mars I want. There's some Marilyn Manson I want. There's some Linkin Park I want. There's some Cage. Some... I don't know about Eminem. Not really. No, there's not really any Eminem I want. Ed Sheeran's newest album. I have his other 2 albums. I just don't have that one. There's some Fall Out Boy I want. Panic at the Disco. Avenged Sevenfold. So many bands. And Panic at the Disco, they're putting out their new album this month. The one thing I might spend on is to get Panic at the Disco's new album. But there's also other bands working on music, so that's going to be what it's going to be. But the main thing I want to work on is changing all of this. Like, that cable, I actually do need a new cable. That one has a short in it. So I'm going to get a new guitar cable because I need one. Other than things that I need and bills, I'm not going to be touching that money. But yeah, I need a new cable. I want to get a better microphone for recording. What else? A better amp that... honestly, that amp sounds so fucking good. I was going to say a new distortion pedal, but this fucking non-expensive OD pedal is just... It's great, man. It's fucking great. I'm going to stock up on strings because... Well, really, strings last me a long time because I don't change them. Like, I've had those strings since Christmas on my black guitar, and they're murky. Not gonna lie, they're murky, and now I need new strings because the high E string, it got to the point where the strings get really old, and then, like, you try to tune it, and it'll just get lower and lower because it's unwinding itself. So I actually do need new strings now. But yeah, strings last me a long time, so I'm gonna get, like, 2 packs as a reserve for both of my guitars. And as far as bass goes, like, I put new strings on that bass, but, like, basses never need new strings, honestly. Like, I got 2 of my guitars used. The bass and my black SG I got used. And the Les Paul Les Paul Jr. copy, but also made by Gibson type deal that I got. That was technically new because the person had, like, never played it, but it's pre-owned but new, if that makes sense. But yeah, the SG that's been used, and honestly, that bass, it's a Squier P bass. It's in like pre-owned, like new condition. Like there's like one dent somewhere in the back. Yeah, most of the wear and tear on these guitars is from me. Like, I'll just show you to you one by one, and then I'll end the video. Yeah, this is my Black SG. I mean, you guys probably seen this guitar before, but yeah, that's Racha right here. It's a fucking Epiphone, fucking Les Paul. It's great. I love this guitar, and I might still play it, just without, you know, because I don't. When I don't write on these last 3 strings because I play a lot of punk rock, so I don't do solos and stuff. So like, I might still use that guitar for the album. This is the, you know, it's like a Maestro. It's like it's made by Gibson, but not really. It's like a step below Epiphone, and yeah, it's like a Les Paul Junior copy. All this like stuff right here, there used to be like a bunch of tape, a bunch of camouflage tape on it, but I took that off, and now it looks all dingy and dirty and punk rock. So I love it. This one I just put new strings on like not too long ago, and I love this guitar so much. It reminds me of Green Day, so I really love it. It sounds fucking spectacular. $180 guitar sounds fucking amazing. And this is the Squier Precision. Has TES, the empty set on it. It's my band. When I say my band, I'm the only person in it. I don't know why I'm showing you guys this like you've never seen a fucking Precision before. It's like the bass. Besides, like, I don't know. Fender makes good basses. I'm a Gibson guy, but I go to Fender for the bass. That's it. Cause you know I'm all about that. Wait, let me stop. But yeah. So, it's all good down here. Peace, love, and positivity. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Do everything in the comment section down below. I'm so fucking thirsty. Love you guys. Stay awesome, stay different, and I will see you. No, fuck. In the next video! I'm not Jacksepticeye. I'm gonna fucking leave now.